Okay, if you've made it through lesson 1 and 2, you get rewarded with lesson number 3. It's called two chords. They're light, they're airy. You can substitute them for any regular chords. We've got a G2, C2, F2, and then an A minor 2, E minor 2, D2. Okay? So, if you look at your manual, what do you notice about all 6 chords? Hopefully you notice that 3 and 4 never move. They stay planted right there on the 3rd fret, all the way at the bottom. Your 3 finger is on the B string, and your pinky is down where you would make a G, and that's all the way down there on the E string. Both of them on the 3rd fret. So we're going to be moving 1 and 2 independently around to make those chords. 3 and 4 never move. So the G is 1 and 2 all the way at the top. C, you move down 1 string each. F2, you move down 1 string each again. Now, those are the 3 major chords with 1 and 2 moving around. And this little 2 finger right here is real powerful because from a G, if you lift the 2 finger off, you're at an E minor 2. From a C, if you lift the 2 finger off, you're at an A minor 2. And from an F, if you lift the 2 finger off, you're at a D2. So we're going to start off with a G2. Your manual is wrong. The very first track, it says E. I want you to start off with a G2, not an E. So mark out that E. It was a typo, and put G2 right there on track 12. So we start off with this, and we're going to start off with down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. All right, to the C2. F2, down 1 more. Back to the C2. Back to G2. And stop. I'll tell you what, I want to change that strum pattern. I do this with all of my students when I get to this lesson, and I just realized that's what I do. I want you to play the contemporary strum pattern from the beginner course that goes down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. We start off with that G. 2 measures per chord. Here we go. 2, C2, and down, down, up, down. F2, down 1 more, each. Back to C2, back to G2. Start over. C2, down 1 each. 5 strings, you're playing 5. F2, 4 string. Back to C2, 5 string. And a final G2, all 6 strings. And stop. Excellent, excellent. All right, track 13, same strum pattern for all of this. We're going to go from G2 to C2 to E minor 2. So your 2 finger comes off and your 1 finger goes back up where a G2 would be, then to the C2. So here we go. G2, C2, E minor 2, C2. 1, 2, ready, play. Down, down, up, down. C2, down 1 each. E minor 2, up 1 with your index. Back to C2. Start all over with G2. C2, down 1 each. E minor 2, up 1 with your index and your 2 fingers off. C2. And stop. All right, wonderful. So now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to go from G2 to the D2. That's your index finger drops all the way down onto that G string, and your 2 finger is not down for the F. Okay? Two finger is not involved in that D2. Then to C2, then back down at the bottom to D2, and then G2. G2, you're playing 6 strings. D2, you're only playing the 4 bottom strings. C2, you go to 5 strings. Stay off that top string if you can. It's not the end of the world if you were to hit it. Here we go with G2, D2, C2. Track 14. 1, 2, ready, play. D2, C2, back down to D2. All right, start over with G2. And down, down, up, up, down. D2, down at the bottom. 4 strings. C2. Stay off that top string if you can. Final D2. And stop. Excellent. Excellent. All right, now we're going to put all those tracks together in the final track, track 15. We're going to play G2, C2, E minor 2. That's where we lift, go to that 1 index finger down, and then D2 down at the bottom. Then we start over again with G2. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C2, E minor 2, down at the bottom, D2. Start again, G2, up to the top. C2, down 1 each. E minor 2, index goes up 1, 2 finger comes off. Final D2, down at the bottom. And stop. All right, I hope you had as fun as I did. And you can substitute those 2 chords for any major chord. I play a lot of 2 chords from time to time, but don't overuse them. Don't abuse the 2 chords. Don't get to the point where that's the only thing you're playing because it's so easy. Anyway, enjoy lesson number 3.